Good afternoon, everyone. Today is Tuesday, August 25th, 2026 at 13:46, and today we have our day 2 outlook to look at for tomorrow. So let's go ahead and go over it. So in tomorrow's day 2 outlook, we have a slight risk that encompasses parts of southeastern Wyoming, southwestern Nebraska, and much of central and eastern Colorado. We have another slight risk that encompasses parts of much of Arkansas, northwestern Mississippi, western Tennessee, and southern Missouri. We have another slight risk that encompasses parts of eastern Illinois, northern Indiana, northwestern Ohio, and southern Michigan. We have a marginal risk that encompasses much of Michigan, parts of northwestern Ohio, central Indiana, much of Illinois, going back into southern Missouri, southeastern Kansas, eastern Oklahoma, northeastern Texas, northern Louisiana, western Arkansas, in northwestern and central Mississippi, and western Tennessee, and extreme northwestern Alabama, and extreme western Kentucky. So we have those areas under a marginal risk. We also have a marginal risk that encompasses parts of eastern New Mexico, western Texas, western Oklahoma Panhandle, eastern and central Colorado, western Kansas, western Nebraska, eastern Wyoming, and southwestern South Dakota. So we have those areas under a marginal risk for tomorrow. So let's go ahead and see what we've got for tomorrow. We have Detroit, Memphis, Denver, Colorado Springs, and Toledo under the 15%, and Chicago, Indianapolis, Tulsa, St. Louis, and Shreveport under the marginal. So let's go ahead and see what we've got for tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a 5% tornado risk that encompasses northwestern Indiana, northern Indiana, extreme northwestern Ohio, and southwestern Michigan. We have a 2% tornado risk that encompasses eastern Illinois, central Indiana, northwestern Ohio, and southern and central and eastern Michigan. So we have those areas under a 2% tornado risk for tomorrow. We have South Bend, Kalamazoo, Battle Creek, Elkhart, and Mishawaka, I guess how you say that, under the 5%, and Fort Wayne, Lansing, Flint, Ann Arbor, and Livonia under the 2%. So for the 5% area, we could see an EF1 tornado possible tomorrow, and 2% we could see an EF0 tornado possible tomorrow, so please be mindful of that. Going into the wind threat for tomorrow, we have a 15% hatch that encompasses parts of southern Colorado. We have a 15% normal that encompasses central to northern Colorado and extreme southwestern Nebraska. We have another 15% that encompasses southern Missouri, much of Arkansas, northwestern Mississippi, and western Tennessee. And we have another 15% that encompasses eastern Colorado, northern Indiana, northwestern Ohio, and southern Michigan. We have a 5% that encompasses parts of much of Michigan, northwestern Ohio, central Indiana, central to southern Illinois, southern Missouri, southeastern Kansas, eastern Oklahoma, western and southern Arkansas, northeastern Texas, northern Louisiana, northwestern and central Mississippi, northwestern Alabama, western Tennessee, and extreme western Kentucky. We have a 5% hatched, that also encompasses eastern New Mexico and western Texas, and a 15% normal that encompasses southeastern New Mexico, western Texas, western Oklahoma Panhandle, eastern and central Colorado, western Kansas, western Nebraska, and eastern Wyoming, and extreme southwestern South Dakota. So we have those areas under a 5% for tomorrow. We have Pueblo, Roswell, Clovis, Felton, and Las Vegas under the significant severe. Detroit, Memphis, Denver, Colorado Springs, and Toledo under the 15%, and Chicago, Indianapolis, Tulsa, St. Louis, and Shreveport under the 5%. So for the 15% hatched area, we could see 70 to 80 mile per hour wind gusts possible tomorrow. 15% normal, we could see 60 to 75 mile per hour wind gusts possible tomorrow. 5% hatched, we could also see 60 to 75 mile per hour wind gusts possible tomorrow. 5% normal, we could see 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts possible tomorrow, so please be mindful of that. Going into the hail threat for tomorrow, we have a 15% hatch that encompasses parts of eastern Colorado and northern and southern and Colorado as well, southeastern Wyoming, and southwestern Nebraska. We've got a 5%, we have a 15% over here that encompasses eastern Illinois, northern Indiana, northwestern Ohio, and southern Michigan. We have a 5% hatch that encompasses northern New Mexico, central and eastern Colorado, southeastern Wyoming, western Nebraska, and extreme southwestern South Dakota. We have a 5% normal that encompasses northern New Mexico and extreme western Oklahoma panhandle. And we have a 5% over here that encompasses parts of northeastern Arkansas, northwestern Mississippi, western Tennessee, southern and eastern Missouri, central Illinois, going into central Indiana, northwestern Ohio, and much of Michigan. So we have those areas under a 5% for tomorrow. So we have Denver, Colorado Springs, Aurora, Lakewood, and Fort Collins under the significant severe. Denver, Colorado Springs, Aurora, Fort Wayne, and Lakewood under the 15%. And Chicago, Detroit, Indianapolis, Memphis, and St. Louis under the 5%. So for the 15% areas, 15% hatched area, we could see 1 to 3.5 inch downward hail possible tomorrow. 15% normal, we could see 1 to 3 inch downward hail possible tomorrow. 5% hatched, we could see 1 to 2.5 inch downward hail possible tomorrow. 5% normal, we could see 1 to 2 inch downward hail possible tomorrow, so please be mindful of that. Going into the summary for tomorrow, it says, isolated to widely scattered severe storms are expected across parts of the central and southern high plains, Great Lakes, into the Ohio Valley, and parts of the Ozarks to lower Mississippi Valley. Damaging and severe gusts are the main threat across these regions, though large hail is also possible, particularly across the high plains. So I do really hope you stay weather aware and stay safe tomorrow. There's tomorrow's hail risk.
You do not need special glasses, so you can look up. And you'll start to see it actually at about 10:30 Eastern time. So if you want to give it a go before you go to bed.
There's tomorrow's wind risk.
And the Earth will be in the alignment between the sun and the moon and create that partial lunar eclipse. It's not going to be 100%.
There's tomorrow's tornado risk.
You don't always get to see them. So take this opportunity. This is going to be a pretty good one here. It's nearly 100%. It's like about 96 or 90.
And there's tomorrow's day 2 outlook. So I do really hope you stay weather aware and stay safe tomorrow. Yes, even if you are under a marginal risk, you still want to remain weather aware and safe, as you never know what these storms could do in the marginals. Anyway, I do really hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay weather aware and stay safe. And I will go over this outlook again tomorrow morning when it becomes day 1. In the meantime, stay weather aware, stay safe, and take care.